Welcome back to another video from Lord Gizmo. Today we'll be looking at some mighty machines and covering what they do. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure you like the video and subscribe to see more like it. SARENS is a Belgian multinational company that specializes in crane rental services and heavy lifting. In the UK, SARENS transported and installed 2 heavy bridge segments after meticulous planning. The bridge segments were prefabricated in a nearby yard using concrete from nearby manufacturing facilities. Each segment weighed approximately 440 tons and measured 131 by 33 feet. They were carried onto SPMTs and driven to a nearby vessel for conveyance to the construction site. The barge then sailed to the location of the bridge, where a floating gantry awaited to elevate the bridge segments onto the piers. The crane had a 500-ton capacity and a 98-foot outreach. It was mounted on a barge that had been modified specifically to accommodate the containers of this crane. The crane lifted each segment precisely and aligned it with the preceding segments before placing it on the bridge bearings. The bridge segments were then connected with post-tension cables and steel reinforcing rods. The procedure took approximately 1 day per segment, resulting in quicker and more effective bridge construction. Hey guys, we just wanted to give a quick shout out to this video's sponsor, iolo. Their software helps to clear junk off your computer to keep it running fast. With their Live Boost feature, your computer can optimize its processing power and maximize RAM and performance, basically making it a speed demon. On top of that, it keeps your PC safe from viruses and malware that can steal your information, powered by an always improving advanced artificial intelligence system. On top of that, it can improve your internet safety by helping prevent third-party trackers and deleting potentially hazardous browser history and cookies. Use the link below to download iolo today. Get 60% off System Mechanic Ultimate Defense with 30 days of free 24/7 live tech support. Use code Lord Gizmo to get this discount, or click the link in the description. YILPORT Holding is a global terminal operator that has invested in the Puerto Boulevard terminal to expand its operational capacity in Ecuador. The company has purchased 2 new ship-to-shore gantry cranes and 6 rubber-tired gantry cranes from Mitsui E&S Machinery Co. Limited. These cranes were delivered to the terminal on March 26, 2021, representing a $35 million investment. The 2 new ship-to-shore cranes have a max reach of 203 feet, and they can serve vessels with a capacity of up to 14,000 TEU. The rubber-tired gantry cranes have a height of 3 to 27 feet and a width of 26 feet, and they can run on either electricity or diesel. The new cranes are part of the first phase of the expansion and modernization project, which includes the addition of a 1,476-foot-long berth that will increase the terminal's capacity by 50%. In 2016, a 391-ton tower for rectifying propylene had to be moved from Houston to Port Arthur, Texas. The tower was 266 feet long and had a 16-foot diameter. Its transportation entailed a complicated 250-mile trip via land and water. SARENS utilized a carriage with 24 axles and 192 wheels to transport the superstructure on the road. Hydraulic suspension and steering systems were installed on the trailer to ensure safe transportation. The transport required meticulous coordination with the local authorities, utility companies, and police escorts to clear the way and prevent traffic congestion. The tower was then placed on a vessel at the Port of Houston and transported to Port Arthur, where it was unloaded and delivered. Due to the planning and engineering expertise of SARENS on heavy transport cases, the transport was completed on time and within budget. Now you are looking at a large coal conveyor, which is a heavy piece of equipment that can transport up to 1,500 tons of coal per hour. There were 3 columns of the coal conveyor, each weighing about 350,000 pounds. Also, it included 3 cradle booms, each weighing up to 850,000 pounds. MAXIM Crane Works used 2 separate 27-axle Goldhofer SPMTs to load the coal conveyor onto barges at a river terminal. The coal conveyor was lifted onto the SPMTs by 2 cranes and secured with chains and straps. The SPMTs then moved the coal conveyor to the dock, where it was positioned over the barges and lowered by hydraulic jacks. The coal conveyor then transferred the coal from the terminal to the barges. TNT Crane and Rigging is North America's leading crane rental company, offering heavy lifting and engineered transport solutions. The company owns more than 620 cranes, with capacities ranging from 18 to 1,300 tons. One of the company's projects involved hoisting bridge column covers weighing 200,000 pounds at Texas Highways 288 and 82. The column caps were installed for highway expansion to increase motorist mobility and safety. An 800-ton crane known as the DeMog AC700 was used in this project. Its boom and length was 197 feet, and its jib was 164 feet long. The crane was placed on a specially designed platform to assure stability. To position the column covers on the bridge pillars, the crane operator had to maneuver the crane with great care. In Texas in 2019, TNT Crane and Rigging transported equipment and a crane across a canal. The Manitowoc 18,000 crane was used for this purpose, which is capable of lifting 850 tons and has a max boom length of 600 feet. The other crane was a 120-ton mobile hydraulic crane that had to erect a 170-foot utility pole on the opposite side of the canal. The other crane's weight had to be carefully balanced as the Manitowoc 18,000 lifted it over the water. The lift took several hours to complete, with the Manitowoc 18,000 moving the hydraulic crane across the canal slowly and carefully. The spectacle was terrifying and mesmerizing as the two enormous cranes performed their intricate overhead task. Since 1972, Haydon Bridge Company has been providing bridge construction services in Kentucky for government and commercial projects. In this video, they can be seen installing beams for a new bridge in Kentucky. Two cranes lifted the beams and set them on the piers made of concrete to support the bridge's structure. As part of the enhancement of KY 461, the project was completed for the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet. The video demonstrates the expertise and accuracy of the Haydon Bridge Company team. FAGIOLI is a company that specializes in the transportation and heavy hauling of industrial equipment. One of the challenging projects given to this company was the replacement of a blast furnace at the French steel factory Haute-sur-Mer. The blast furnace is a large structure that melts iron from iron ore and coal. FAGIOLI was contracted to replace the whole top portion of the blast furnace, which weighed around 1,984 tons and had a diameter of 49 feet. The challenge was to do this replacement work in less than 2 weeks, rather than 6 months. To lift, move, and install the additional portion, FAGIOLI used a drifting system and a custom-made gantry crane. The operation was a success, and FAGIOLI set a new record for blast furnace replacement. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you check out one of these two for more cool machinery. Feel free to like and subscribe, we always appreciate it. And with that, we'll see you next time.